Oh, hello guys. I am very tired. That was... It's not been a bad day. I'm just really, really tired. I woke up this morning, went out to my car, and my fucking head unit for my radio wasn't working. Luckily, it was just a couple bad fuses, but still. Not really something I like to wake up about, so I was stressing about that today a little bit. It's just... I'm just tired. That was an excuse. There's no real reason for me to be that tired. That is too loud. Let me turn me back down. Me back down. Oh yeah, that's right. We were here about to talk to these lovely gentlemen again. I forget why. I forgot there was a hint button too. Turn off. Told you she can't talk about him now, but you need specifics, height, build, etc. to confirm your autopsy. Ask a little later when she has collectors. Talk to Titus about Door Gunner Megamix. Okay. Titus, you were told to keep a low profile. Here, Titus. Let's see if you can't incriminate yourself some more. I'm gonna move myself. Nope, not that. That stays. Right where I left it. There we go. There we go. That's better. I'll talk about... Talk to... And nothing. Depends on what she said.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
Gold? It was just locker room top. It's not evidence. It was dark stuff, but it didn't prove anything, and it didn't change her mind. Yeah, it was bad. Honestly, I expected to have more effect. He pretty much laughed it off, Titus. She pretty much laughed it off, Titus.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine. People are supposed to be like that.
You can't just kill somebody because you don't like something about them. That's not how that works.
Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
It did not come as a surprise to her. She definitely wasn't scared. Actually, I think it made her a little nostalgic. Ooh, I could really push some buttons. If anything, she seemed turned on by the whole door gunning thing. Titus, she said she would like to be a little door gunner herself if she could. Let's go with the nostalgic line. B. Yeah.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny. No good goddamn psycho whore. Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
A little bit softer than
This
the
is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
I think this is personal for you. I think you have feelings for her. Maybe isn't who she thought she was. Maybe she's still in denial. Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened? I think this is personal for you. I think you had feelings for her. Let's tease him a little bit.
They're all queers. Can't bump, hard fist, or anything.
What the fuck did you say? Glenn explodes within digestion. Everyone's got feelings for each other. Where are you going with this? That's not what he said.
It's alright, Glenn. I just thought, I thought anyone would come around if they heard that shit. Apparently I was wrong.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
He wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know, You might want to lay off this topic, or else you might antagonize him.
That's
I
a
just
fair
got
point.
word a big man lost his shit. It's cool now.
Maybe she isn't who you thought she was. Be straight with me, Titus. What
I
really
already
happened?
told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood on the streets. The tribunal, remember. I know you're tired. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you, them, and the whore upstairs.
That's a very rude word.
Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!" That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over. Yeah.
There is a silence in the room. Elaine starts saying something, then thinks best not
What
to.
is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it
Oops.
40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
Ooh. That's a low check. It's a white check, though. I can retry it. Understood why Titus is upset.
Closet
Damn.
is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them really good.
You guys you're always telling me they're good when
Those
they
are
aren't.
the other guys. My shit is solid gold. You can trust me.
Can I? All those ideas looked really bad.
You don't like these arguments. Let's see you come up with your own then. Come on. Everyone's waiting. Where are they?
My guy.
Why is Goldmouth mean to him? Something is wrong. It doesn't look like he's succeeding.
What did it say? Why is Goldmouth mean to him? Something is wrong. It doesn't look like he's succeeding. I don't know what's going on here. I've been wrong too. I got this fucking dark shadow over my heart. I'm gonna tell you a little story about Kim here. You guys are always telling me they're good and they
Those
aren't.
are the other guys. My shit is solid. That's right. Pussy boy. What the hell is going on here? That doesn't sound trustworthy at all.
What the hell are you talking about?
As I awakened into this world, something came with me. An ancient sadness.
That shadow. A man your age. The hangover must be lethal. I never thought I'd say this, but maybe you should cut back on the drink.
I actually have. I haven't had a drink all day yesterday or
That is a
today.
lie. You should cut forward on the drink.
Shut the fuck up.
That's enough for the shadow now, officer. Let's do procedural questions, or even, why not take a little breather?
These working class oafs don't know how to talk about feelings. You shouldn't have opened up to them, or anyone.
Oh no, my morale. Whatever shall I do? I'm assuming that bad things will happen if I lose all my morale.
Again, just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Good one, Titus.
How did you kill him? No, I don't want to do that. How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
You're feel pretty sure you've had at least 2 years of cop school and many more of active service. Certainly enough to not put up with this backsass. Deliver a knockdown observation.
The autopsy showed the victim's hands weren't tied. No signs of a struggle. Explain this and make it real simple.
Look, I'm not gonna play
Ooh.
20 questions with you, capo.
I've asked too.
I'll say
You
it
can't do
again.
math.
We killed him.
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clubbed him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
That's right, lawman. And then we hanged the fuck.
Strange answer to the tied hands. Things aren't quite right here, are they? Please?
Actually,
Fuck you.
They're admirably, surprisingly composed. The entire room. Given how many questions you've lobbed their way.
Maybe one of them fidgeting?
This one. But he's always fidgeting, so don't get your hopes up.
Mr. Tance, what did
My
you use to
fucking
knock him
elbow,
out?
Copper. Samaran boxing style.
Where did all this action take
Right fucking
place?
here. Eugene already told you that the fuck had started coming to our bar.
Yeah, man. Weren't you listening?
No.
They keep speaking for Titus, so that he wouldn't get his hands muddy with too much explaining.
Alright, I have another case.
Like what, copper?
God damn it.
About fucking time.
Titus is being manipulated. I'm gonna take off for now. Alright, well that was shit. Almost at a level up. What do I need for that check? Might be rhetoric, actually. This.
It's you again. What is it?
I don't know. It is a rhetoric check. Okay. I have anything that increases rhetoric at all? Like, not drugs, but fucking... No. Hello. Physical instrument. -1 to rhetoric. +1 to reaction speed. Interfacing. Electrochemistry. Athlete. Inland. -1 to drama, but I haven't really been using it. Fuck. Don't think I have anything to increase that other than... Yeah. Nope. I could sell all this shit. I don't want to sell his handkerchief. Want a break from the ads? I don't have any ads. And if I do, I'm certainly not getting paid for them. Hello, Oscillate. How are you doing? I'm very tired. Yeah, 0 bonus from thoughts. Actually, I am currently... Which bonus? -2 half-light. -1 logic. Price of self-delusion. Intelligence. Int and Psyred checks. Failures here by 1. Morale. Okay. I have absolutely fuck all to increase my visual calculations. Looks like reaction. Are you winning? I think. That's a solid maybe on my part. Alright. I think it's only 2 o'clock. We've got time. Increase that. That's not the thing I wanted. Not there either. Here. Convince Hardy Boys to tell you the whole story. Talk about him now. Name of fishing village down the coast. Assign Everett's documents. Once the signature is secured, mail the documents to Everett's accountant using the mailbox in the plaza of the Whirling. Still worried and hasn't come back. See him. Okay, so I need to go up the coast. I don't know if I can actually do that. But I'm sure gonna try. What?
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname. The faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions. Just chips in the sandstone.
Playing Destiny after playing Call of Duty feels so weird. Is that the witness? That's what I said when I first saw that. No, that's Esprit de Corps. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Wait.
Kim, look, bullet holes. Someone had been shot. We're cops. We should solve it.
Those are old.
No, you mean like from the Revolution?
Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Those bullets were fired during the Revolution and do not warrant an investigation by officers of civil law.
Okay. What can you tell me about
Not
this
much.
revolution?
I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Sure. You're probably one of the best characters in here, Kim. Everyone else kind of sucks. This isn't the coast. I need to go up this way. Run! Use your legs and run. Is this the village? Looks like there was more construction here. Once, decades ago. Is this the fishing village? Is this the coast? Am I right? Am I wrong? Hello?
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Despite the cold, his shirt is unbuttoned. Why are you whispering? Sounds like you're already in trouble. No trouble for me. Just want to know what's going on here.
Talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare. Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the gendum, whatever word you said, really needs to talk to you.
Really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Looks like you got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinet's standards.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure I
No,
didn't.
not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
The lieutenant takes out his little blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week?
Witness.
I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Snow blankets the old patio. chairs, and dead houseplants. All the neighboring windows
You
are
didn't
blocked.
answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of
He was
friend?
my Sunday friend.
Oh.
A Sunday friend. How intriguing. Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what they were doing. What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, snow continues to pile on the neighboring windowsills.
Can you tell me your
My
name?
name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
Alright, we'll
No.
talk later.
We won't.
Before stemming it out the snowy balcony with a dying hiss.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
This
Yay,
isn't
easy
a place
check.
or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains?
Hey, listen. I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding. There's snow gathering on his hair and on his shoulders. A speckle of white against the purple that hangs loose on his slender frame.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
Rusty sends a cigarette butt sailing over the
But
rail.
hold on. What's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
Ah.
He's gone.
Who's running after him?
No
See where
point
he
in
went.
running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
Don't we just give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case.
Sounds. Are you shopping like a billionaire? I don't know what that means.
He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there. If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Are you shopping like Temu? I'm not I don't like Temu. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it at all. I think it kind of sucks. Great, let's do that. Stone.
A stone like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud.
Nobody
Maybe
does.
there's
It's
something under it.
annoying.
There's a
Turn it
key
up.
beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
I mean, I understand the want of free stuff, but it's just Wish, but worse. How? I didn't think that was possible. Ask around for his apartment number.
This must be for the front door. Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments and the man can be in any of them.
Where are we gonna find the right one? Buying a
just
whole
have to
piece
go in
here
and
on
see.
Temu. $20. We'll just have to go in and see. I guess we will. Going into a new place. Hopefully there's trash here that I can steal. Hello, what are you? Free garbage? Ooh. Some up in logic if I need it. Eviction notice and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. The box is filled with cleaning chemicals. Smells like laundry detergent. This is definitely an apartment building, alright. An old shoe rack, boot sneakers, and old slippers. Apartment 112. A loud rumbling snore comes from within. This is where people go to get murdered. That's what this place is. That might be what happens here. I might get stabbed. I don't have a gun. Someone has drawn 5-pointed star on the wall. Gee, someone likes Elysium. So, Rhetoric, 'cause I need you. Visual calculus. Okay. Alright. I will be right back. I have to use the bathroom. Alright. Back to what we were doing, which is nothing yet. I want to explore this place more before I check any rooms. Wait, what? Boogie Street, 46. The door is locked. Hey, some monies. I am very poor right now, so that is... Alright. Let's head back over here. Actually, yeah. Oh, this is the bathroom. These shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Disgusting! Anything else? With money in it. Money, get! Go up to the balcony. Breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electrical wires. $0.15? Hey. Someone's growing rosemary, rhyme, and a cactus. Lie out in the snow. 28. Door to be remembered. This door is apartment 29. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home. Door apartment 30. Voices from within singing along to some buoyant dance track. I don't know what that word is. Never hurts to come up here and investigate. Just a door, nothing for you to hear nothing for you here right now. Right now, so I will come back there at some point, maybe. Anything? I don't think so. Alright, continuing down. Don't know what that is.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11. No reply.
Examine the padlock. Wait, did it just open?
This door has been closed with
I
a
meant
solid
examine.
lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Still not in hand. That's a fair point, game.
This door has been closed with a padlock. But what are you doing? You're trying to cut the body of the lock with the chain cutters, and it's really not working.
Leave me
I
alone.
believe it's the shackle you mean to cut, Detective.
He's just trying to help. Don't take it bad. Relax.
These chain cutters are broken.
Perhaps you should give it another go.
Okay, yeah.
The shackle
Hey, there
snaps
we
like
go.
a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, detective.
Thank you, sir. Is this another murder scene? Ooh. A flamboyant poster and a white star. Real lithography. Lithography, I think. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. Books of critical theory on monstrosities of capital and such. Oh. What did I do? Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. We were never here. This was broken into by someone else. Close the door. Thank you. I didn't think so.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Wait. Nope, not that one. I don't need these. I can still carry around my thing, though.
You hear someone walking around. The
Knock.
walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side.
Ghost.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
This is the police.
Do
Open
I
up.
have to open the door?
Her tone is now getting
Do
defensive.
you have a
Alright.
warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
Yeah, never mind. He's right. Oh, hello. You look nice. A graffito says firing squad
Give
for
me
the
a
rich.
moment.
Yeah, no.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this damp.
You alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
You're still worried. It's very worrying.
It is pretty
Now,
worrying.
what do you want from me, policeman?
I'm looking for Martin
Oh,
Martinez.
you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry.
What do you mean? I wasn't
Listen,
joking.
Rain, someone played a trick on you. Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez, like Tim Jambrock or Raoul Ravachol.
Oops. You really didn't get the joke there.
Nope, I did not. I mean, I assumed it was a fake name, but I didn't know it was like an
I
actual
thought
thing.
It was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
Okay. About a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony. Know where he lives?
Yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble, I just want to talk to him.
Talk? He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Agreed. First, nothing. Notes reads foreclosed by Martinez Realty Association. Well, doesn't seem to be. There's people still living here. Hello. Guess what? I'm up here now.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
That's right, we've
Yeah,
evolved.
I can see that. Cool mutations.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Oh. Is that
Red
heavy
dyed heavy fuel
oil?
oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
Fumes are bad for you,
Something
okay?
to think about next time you're driving around in your pretty little piggy carriage.
What are you doing
Can't
with the
you
wall?
tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, I actually do find public art okay. As long as it's not, like, hurting anybody or, like, causing actual damage.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Fantastic. Catch you later, Cindy. I didn't want to do that. Is it here? Is this right? I don't think this is right. This doesn't look right. Oh, this must be Cindy's place. Someone's been sleeping here recently. That's coal. Enough coal to last several winters. Smells of chemicals. Jean shorts. I have tools. Now. $4? Hell yeah! I just robbed somebody of $4. I'm an excellent. Kim, buddy, you okay? You learned the Force within the last 5 minutes? I don't think he's too keen on me robbing people. Oh well. Ooh. Yes. The door is locked. You can't get in. Well, fuck me. Can't go this way, can I? No. I can only go this way. Hi, Cindy. Bye, Cindy. Above tarps flap. Forgotten hammers and nails rust. There's always something new to see. Do you have anything new to say? Nothing. Map information. Acquire a copy of city map. I have a lot of shit to add to it. What's this? Someone's torn down this wall. Old grocery list on the table.
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor.
Rubs your
A former
sides for a
architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to minus 20 degrees Celsius.
Damn, that is cold.
Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down. It's red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression.
Look around
It's
yourself.
clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room.
Man, I can't wait. Yeah, never mind. I'm not saying that. Anyway. Ooh. The sea below looks cold. What the... Already been up here. She said it was on one of the ones on the balcony, right? Don't mind if I diddly do. Okay. What's the use?
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Okay.
Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoke.
Forgot what I was gonna say.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
Are we? No, it's just afternoon.
We should
Okay.
return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Sounds good. Tomorrow 9 p.m.
9 p.m. right here. Apartment number 28. Good. Let's go.
Nice. Stop it. Okay, continue.
Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him.
Alright, well, I guess we're going back downstairs then. Excuse me, Kunis. This way. Come on. There you go. Well, I went up the coast and found something else. So let's head back and take our chances. Yep.
It's
I have
you again.
words.
What is it?
I would like to say things to you. Maybe, please?
Convinced
Yeah.
Titus is being manipulated? Bad idea. Bringing her up will do no good. You should know by now. Titus will never falter. Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility.
That's good.
Outside, in the midday sun, ruins. The pavements are cracked and the benches peeling. Newspapers blow in the wind. Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Put it down, Kim. And Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Ooh, their responsibility. You work for the
Goddamn
wrong
right.
people.
This is Union Town. You work for the company, we will kill you.
Fuck, Dennis. We don't kill you if you work for the company. Half the harbor works for the company.
Work for the wrong company, and they execute you.
Just hang you, like in the Dark Ages. Make a display of your corpse. Let's go, guys. You drag them out back, light them on fire.
Light him on fire? No one pissed on him either.
I don't know what check I just got. What was that? I don't remember what the fuck that was.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
For his belt, but his voice is
He's
strangely
onto
calm.
you. He knows what you're trying to do.
What? You gonna kill me like you killed him? No reason? What happens if I keep talking? You gonna kill me too? In this bar? For nothing?
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm too old for a shot like that now.
Hear that, Angus? They're gonna kill me too.
Suddenly, there's an awful ringing in your ears. Your body temperature spikes. You're burning all over with fear.
Oh boy.
The most terrible fear. Bigger than any before. To your right, you sense the air move. The lieutenant draws his firearm. You only manage to perform one more movement. An instinctive jerk to your left. Then, no sound. No one screams. It's impossible to say where it comes from. More dead cops. Sad news from the district of Martinez, as the bodies of 2 police officers are found floating in the canal. It is believed the officers were pursuing a murder investigation.
Well, fuck. And we were all the way back here. Damn it. Alright. Alright, well, load. I should have quit. I didn't realize that that's... Okay. Well, actually, wait. Let's get all this first, just real quick.
A shift in temperature. A former architect is red from faint pencil. It's clean.
There we go. Got that. Money.
Give me a moment. The cold.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to...
Go ahead then. What do you want to... Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here, pea-brain.
Oops.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer.
Yes, yes.
Somewhere...
What's he in trouble for? Talk? He lives upstairs in room 20.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We should go check out his apartment on the...
Yeah, RCM, whatever. Is there anything? Yeah, we gotta go. I went up here by accident, discovered things.
Ooh, the piggies. Yeah.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's...
Red dyed hat.
What did you think I was using?
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
Something to think about next time you're driving around in your pretty... Can't you I haven't really started it yet. Yeah? Thanks.
You've lessened her desire.
Still can't believe there was just $4 chilling in there. Oh, tarps flap in the wind. Yeah. Kim, how did you do that? Oh, okay. Thanks, bud. You couldn't let me in? You just phased through the wall, forget about me, huh? There's Kim, buddy, pal. Whoops, wrong one. Alright, let's do this and not die this time, and also save before we do. Wait, what? I have something equipped. I can go back up and get stuff later. I know I missed a few things in that building, but... a job to do. I'm not gonna make this check a second time, am I? Okay, let's... quick save right here.
It's you again.
What
is it?
I did put that level in. Well, please.
Convinced Titus is being manipulated. Bad idea. Bringing her up will do no good. You should know by now. Titus will never falter. Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district, their responsibility.
Alright.
Outside, in the midday sun, ruins. The pavements are cracked and the benches peeling. Newspapers blow in the wind.
That's it then, case closed.
He'll get it. Go on.
Yeah, Kim. Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Kill you because they don't like you. All because
you work for the wrong company. I don't know if this is correct or not. Actually, can I say no? No. You work for the wrong people.
Goddamn right. This is...
Fuck, Dennis. We don't kill you if you work for the company. Half the harbor works for the company.
Work for the wrong company, and they execute you.
It's cool, guys.
We
Drag
didn't
them
light
out.
him on fire.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Look to
The
Kim first.
lieutenant has put down his notebook. His hand is resting on his holster. He gives you an imperceptible nod. What? What does that mean?
I think he means continue.
The lieutenant has his eyes set on the fat guy.
What?
Push Angus. We're almost there.
You're gonna kill me like you killed him? For no fucking reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus!
He was dead before you hanged him?
Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
Do you?
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
What just happened between these two?
Unsure. Kingdom of Conscience.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
You didn't kill him. He was already dead.
Nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
The coroner and his assistant are wrapped in blue. Hands covered in blue gloves. Mouths covered by blue masks. Bodies by blue aprons. The coroner wipes his brow, scalpel still in his hand. Get the light. Shine it in his mouth. He tells his assistant. The coroner squats to better see the light illumines the darkness inside. Well, shit. Can't blame them for missing that. Get the saw, Alan. This just got fun.
Ew.
'Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
The girl's ass.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Glacier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How did you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Ah, hooker with dead
Good
politician.
analogy, boss.
Shut up, you rat bastard. Where are you anyway? Which one of these cucks are you?
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
That's okay with the fat man, still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
What happened
Went
then?
upstairs. Sure as day the merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse we hanged.
Who's Tibbs?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Fair enough.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
Kaja didn't kill him. Then why cover?
You may have
why
noticed
cover
our
up?
girl's in some shit of her own.
I didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we
They
talking
can't
about?
show up on police radar kind. There are people after her from the old world, where she came from.
These people. Who are they?
They're powerful, connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
So who killed the merc then? Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What are you
I'm
thinking?
thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
And you had ideas about his
Mine
past too?
One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
Whose idea was it to hang him anyways? Hers?
In a manner of speaking.
What do you
We
mean?
had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
There isn't it. The drug trafficker and the missing authority.
You think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
A little too far there, but you're definitely right.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy boys. You don't know her, anyway.
No, it's okay for there to be a Hardy girl, Titus.
We're Hardy boys. And that's it.
Sure. Can you tell me anything about this affiliate? Name, current location? You're going to stonewall me if I ask more about her, aren't you?
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klausya you want to talk to.
Thank you for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last
You
time.
do that.
Holy fuck,
Hey, cop.
I couldn't believe
Before
I
you
could
go.
die.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags in a warm column.
She, Klausya, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
Still, after all this headache,
But you would still prefer if we didn't take her away.
that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Kingdom
Hey.
of Conscience. The Kingdom of Conscience will be exactly as it is now. Moralists don't really have beliefs. Sometimes they stumble on one, like on a child's toy left on the carpet. The toy must be put away immediately, and the child reprimanded. Centrism isn't change, not even incremental change. It is control over yourself and the world. Exercise it. Look up at the sky. at the dark shapes of the Coalition airships hanging there. Ask yourself, is there something sinister in moralism? And then answer, no. God is in his heaven. Everything is normal on Earth.
Wow, that seems weird, but thank you, I think. Okay. Get the whole story from Titus. Now we gotta go talk to Claudia. This is hers, right? I think so. What's in here? Oh, it's just a bathroom. See yard below. The corpse is no longer there.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills.
Yeah, well, we won't bother with that. We'll head upstairs, though. Wait! Okay, that's all the bottles, but I'll take them. 3 bottles. That's free money.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you
Let us go
and what's to come.
Coalition to open the white check. Always have some time. Can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations, recorded neatly in blue ink. The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Something in my room. I don't know what it is. I just smacked my mic. Sorry about that. There's something flying around in my room. Oh well. Where is Lelystad?
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
You were both from...
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrek. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
Fair point. Just happy coincidence between strangers. I can believe that.
Sex, alcohol.
Exactly.
Speed. Probably also sildenafil.
Yep, fuck ton of drugs. How old
He
was he, miss?
42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no. We even celebrated his birthday like some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
We were slightly off then. Thank you for clearing it up.
The adversary one.
I don't know what that means.
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
It's clear she was very much attracted to him, and still is.
You found him attractive.
Of course. He was the most strangely beautiful man I've ever been with. And I mean that. And now, he's dead. A pity.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
Let's get to the rest.
young woman nods.
He had a tattoo. What does it mean?
That.
It's clear she liked it.
It was in the waterways.
Sure, waterways. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
Showing off to chicks?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star. Port after port. Third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
You were the woman in
Oh,
this. Can you tell me precisely what these mean?
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money.
Well, I mean, when you're poor and you live... I'm not gonna continue that joke because that's gonna make me sound worse. But yeah, but... fuck that government.
He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people in the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself. It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober. A change of topic?
Something, did you enjoy his death? People perhaps miss, it was communism that killed him. We ordered a toxology report. Any idea what that will show us?
A real rainbow splattering of pharmaceuticals, I bet. Barbiturates, amphetamine, sildenafil.
Hear that? Sildenafil. Just like you suspected. You
What
have
is-
a great nose for this stuff.
What is
It's for
sildenafil?
maintaining an erection. Uppers are vasoconstrictors, so that feat becomes problematic.
Okay, why do I know
Because
this?
you're a scientist, of course.
Of
How
course
much
I
does
am.
the toxicology report cost the police of Revachol? I can do it for half of that. Save you some money, make some myself.
It's quite expensive, miss. But we'll manage without your help for now.
Thank you. Tell me something odd. Do you enjoy his
Why
death?
do you ask?
It's just a feeling I have. Indulge me.
Well, it's wrong. He had too many drinks to down and too many bad things to do. Couldn't tap out just yet.
Perhaps, Mitz, it was communism that killed him.
Is the Union communist? They're a couple of shades pinker than that, no? Social Democrats?
Probably
They're
closer.
not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to say. What are we talking about anyway? This politics shit is a lot in the morning. Is it even morning?
It is 3 in the afternoon.
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you meant by that. And can you blame her?
No, not really. I think we're finished with that line of questioning.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Hardy Boys told us what really happened.
I understand.
You don't look surprised. You were expecting this?
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta take a chance.
Because of the Hardies. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Is she implying the Hardy Boys are the law?
Yeah, the Hardy Boys are not the law. We are.
I know that. But the people around here, they don't see it that way. And if I am to stay here, I need to get along with them.
That's a
You're
good
right.
enough reason.
There's more.
More?
You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. Where the cold oceanic expanse lies, and behind it, another world.
The RCM isn't a lapdog of the moral intern. You don't have to worry.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What's going on? What
Just
did you do?
business, but bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
What did you do to have these people
It's
after
not
you?
nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Ravishol, or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lou's doing County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lou Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
But she really destroyed them. She still feels it.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Lou Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Serves him right. When I am king, this savings bank will be first against the wall. Right. This is bad. You destroyed what people built. Oh shit, you gotten yourself into.
It is. Many people lost their jobs.
The world's
Not the
most
C-suite.
laughable centrist.
Ordinary people. What I
I
did
def-
to get to accounting.
I did a thing.
A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
What did you do?
One of them killed themselves because of me.
That's bad. How do you live with yourself? That's not easy to do.
How do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it?
But not remembering a single goddamn thing.
That would do the trick, yes.
What happened here? The night he
We
died.
were there. Together. In bed, I mean. Okay.
I didn't read that. Tell me exactly what happened.
He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me.
Yeah?
I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could...
A great pain moves through her, a dark and indefinite wave. She continues in spite of it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
You were right. He did enjoy the moment of his death.
Better not mention it. Then what
It was
happened?
heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
That's a motherfucker. I'm gonna need more details. Damn, that's a bitch of a situation. God damn. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a real motherfucker. Ow.
She throws it away and immediately proceeds to light another one.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
Oh,
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Sid, you look pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your head. Get into his mindset.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
What did you do
Nothing.
then?
I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot, just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can.
Say nothing.
She pulls on the cigarette, looking up at the sky. Her hair ripples in the breeze as she stands there, silent.
When it happened, did you hear
When
a
he was
gunshot?
shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
I'm gonna say probably not, because gunshots are pretty loud and pretty distinct. Happened after you
Sylvie
ran
was
downstairs.
tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardies were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Before we continue, who's Ruby?
You know, the leader.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy
Well,
Boys.
nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power. She trusts her. So do the others.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy boy?
Why not?
Okay, let's go on.
Well,
What then?
Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
Oops.
About 20. Yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what it
Congeal. Yeah. Then what did he
Ruby
do?
went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What did you do while they were
Ruby
hanging
said
him?
to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
It's Ruby. Where is this
I don't
Ruby
know.
now?
I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy boys.
We will. Could the people after you have killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
And?
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone, so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
Either way, something to consider.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
Why did you call the cops if you're hiding? Was the window changed?
Last week, Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have a look at that window. Reconstruct the scene. It's right here. So near.
In your bedroom,
Yes,
inside?
you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
Why did you call the cops if you were
Because I'm
hiding?
an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth.
I don't think so.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him. He
Oh,
kept
yeah.
throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
I think we're done here for
She
now.
nods silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands. He's thinking, are we done here?
I have no need to talk about your room.
Yeah? All right.
What's
The
this?
same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
I
Where
don't
does
know.
this lead to?
It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
You think
I
it's
don't
important?
know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
Below, the hostel cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. A skeleton of composite support beams and cantilevers.
Tap on the roof
A
with your
dull
foot.
thump. Somewhere inside, a wind brace rattles from the imperceptible motion of the building.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
Hey, wait a minute!
Something cracks inside. It is an unbelievably satisfying sound.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Filling you with a belief in your own body.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like the property damage wasn't in vain, at least. Would it hurt to look in?
Thought it was an
I
Ace
don't know
High
about
moment,
that.
Ken.
It totally was.
Let's see where this goes. God damn. Hey, what the fuck?
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Been here within the last week or two.
3 weeks maximum from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
This is good. He likes it. There's a little smile there, in the dark of the workshop.
This isn't bad at all. It was a good idea to see where that door leads. Commendable work bringing us to this place.
Let's have a closer look.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than Vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines.
This doesn't look like the worker's boots from the hanging, does it? It doesn't look like the odd-soled print we found at the
The
hanging
size looks
camp.
about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person. I wouldn't rule out Ruby coming here yet. This isn't an argument against her. People change shoes, you know? But it's not an argument for her either.
This doesn't look like the worker's boots from the hanging, does
No.
it?
These little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot, though.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Okay. What does this
It
mean?
means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route leading to the roof. The roof from where you can shoot our victim. This is significant. These prints, officer, could be the prints of our killer. And if not, at least they're a good argument for this Ruby doing it, to present to Titus.
Okay. Let's move on then. We've got a lot of shit to sift through. Pinball machine has been taken apart and gutted. Schematics for pinball machine, futurism themed. Die coordination, hell yes. Boxes of tools, replacement parts on the shelves. I should quick save in case I somehow end up losing this. Is there anything else? Nope. Other than the footprints, I don't think so. Small windows taped shut with black plastic. You can't see outside. The pinball is white Diora. The back glass shows female figure in mourning. A note, in B, the spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. 5 fucking... I think that's as much real as I need, baby. What are you?
Over there, in the corner.
Pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
Let's get a closer look.
Ah, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on the top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin-operated. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Wait. Lean closer. Read the
Above
text.
the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Mundi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people. The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
I will play once.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the gods. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
Wait, what kind of guy was he then?
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist.
Racist Mountain
An
Dew?
avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
That is not
He
cool.
also hit his wife and kids. Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man.
But you seem to be having fun.
Enough with the fun. I didn't know that was what he was. I apologize.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
There must be a key somewhere. Probably somewhere in the whirling. It's not too important. We can get in and out using the roof door.
Okie dokie. Then there was this air key somewhere.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside. Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in.
Look at the elevator
There
controls.
are large rectangular buttons, monter, descend, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken.
This elevator must have been needed to transport the pinball machines up and down.
Seems so, although it's pretty quaint for a freight elevator.
Close the door and go up. I did a lot of shit. Empathy, hand-eye coordination. What does this one give me? Really hurting.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machines at some point.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
Used to be a
Looks
pinball
like
workshop.
it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over. Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the Hardies bang away at it.
Okay, it said... Oh, the glass.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo. The golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed. Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, a ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain, ending him.
Yep.
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Inspect the ghostly figures.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Have a look at point A.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points. There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago.
So I'm what, 80% sure the roof is where the shot came from?
72%, with a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness, too busy with their own bodies.
This shot have come from inside the room, close to
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, Detective.
Are there any arguments against A prime?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Could they have been another point of origin, further away?
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Extrapolate the radius to include all of Martinez.
You would need a map for that. A map of Martinez.
The bookstore. They have maps. You're thinking, what if the shot didn't come from the roof, right? Good. We should come back with the map and compare the landscape to the radius of the shot.
Nice visualization, me. Thank you, me. I should probably get more evidence. And I want to dump a few into this. That sounds like a good idea. It's 5 o'clock.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Then why are you wasting my time?
Shut up. 20 real. Damn it. Okay, well. I have some stuff to sell. Also. Wait. There was also a bush somewhere. In the whirling rag? Or... near the entrance. I think. What am I doing? Well, a couple things. First, I gotta go in here, sell some things, because I have some shit to sell.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy...
Nah. Nice try, but nah. It's gonna... You see, the thing is, as a adult human being who's outside of this game, you have no control over me, electrochemistry. I can do what I want. I am the one in control now. Henry is no more. It is only me, Drac. Have I been in here? Yeah, this is just this place. Okay. I need money. Actually, I need a map. Let's go get a map, and then by then it'll probably be time to call it. So I'm very hungry. Wonder if I can order something real quick. Hello, could I have a map, please?
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
I don't want to buy a book.
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? See those shelves there? Go, be drawn.
She smiles and nods. See,
she is weird. Collection of books, national representative, blah, blah, blah. Sure. Quaint picture book. Tome of fascist magic.
these shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
Believe.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
Believe. Map?
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Map of Martinez. This could work, maybe.
Steal? No, I don't want to steal
Always
it.
good to be informed of your surroundings.
Look at a map
The
of
north
Revachol.
coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is
I have
the
a
River
map now.
Esperance.
Finally, it
Countless
took me
bridges
way
put
too
the
long to
shards
get a
back
map.
together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Rivershell East.
And west of the
Hoodoo,
river.
it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forburg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
In Martinez.
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Rivershell Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest.
I'm gonna buy me a scepter,
No,
and I can't
Coal
promise
City
that
is
I won't.
worse. A charred limb. Rain falls on its slick black streets. And then there's the burnt-out quarter in the heart of Jamrock. Is it cold in this bookstore? Or is it just you?
Pretty sure it might just be me. I'm ordering food for those curious. Because I am hungry.
No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
Look at the map of Insolent.
This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme. Ozon, Laurentide, Fas à la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands. All just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white. In the northeast, a dust mite stands
I'm
on
listening.
the north coast
I didn't
of
expect
Caillou.
this to be this
In a
long.
bookstore.
Oh no.
It's you. Radiating outwards from you, the suzerain Rivershell, with a
Can you see
radius of 80
cities?
kilometers.
Yeah.
Still, the crown jewel of this Isola would be barely visible. You can, on Caillou, Rivershell, a single black star, on Ozon, Fondelier, and Vilmandu, on archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers, on Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas. Lost little pearls of light, tiny fires in the dark. The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seol is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called. Connections to other worlds, words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods, but looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away. Perhaps they are gods, gods of distance and outer dust.
I got lost there for a minute. I apologize for going silent. There was just a lot of information and I retained none of it. Anyway, we got a map. Ooh, what's this? Real quick. Then we're gonna look at the map, and then we're gonna call it. Another boring book, just discarded. Map information incomplete. The
worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez. Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North.
Buck up my filters on my mic because it's picking up more than it should. I don't have it on that loud, I didn't think.
Finally, coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the Map tab.
Hell yeah, it's about fucking time. Holy fuck. Another container door. This is Martinez. There's the Whirling Inn. Up the coast here to Joyce. Other way. Pretty cool. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you sticking by. We finally have a map. A lot of shit's actually happened this episode. For one, we kind of cleared the Hardy boys' names, even though I was pretty sure Titus just killed him because he wanted to. Why is this not picking me up so well? What hell? Need to lower you more? I think I do. There we go. Anyway, cleared the Hardy boys. Figured out why the dancer lady was in hiding. How the guy died. We kicked open one of those doors, which actually led to something. On an 8% skill check, like holy shit. What else? There was a lot. Bought a map finally. I can't remember if I said that. There's been a lot of shit. Oh, we talked to that man about his Sunday friend. That on couch watch beer, watch rugby, you know? Friends? They'll end up roommates. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.